almost everybody I see that's like getting on the AI bandwagon is doing it wrong. And that's been me for the last 2.5 years as well. I think it's because when you start to use AI and you see like how capable it is, your knee-jerk reaction is you start thinking like, what can AI do for me? Can AI run my business? Can AI do sales calls? Can AI do estimates? Can AI respond to all my emails? Can AI do all these things that I don't really feel like doing? I think that's the wrong question to ask, because as somebody who's tried to get AI to do a lot of these things, A, it's not quite good enough, and B, people don't want to interact with AI. If somebody detects that they're interacting with AI and not a real person, they immediately just get an icky feeling. The other day I was at this AI event here locally. One of the speakers was talking about this concept of put AI behind you, not in front of you. And when he said that, I realized like this is kind of the pattern that I had been falling into myself. And you know, you've got, like if this is in front of you, this is behind you, then in front of you is all these things I just listed, like sending emails, sales calls, like AI answering services. You could put like responding to reviews on Google. All these things that are forward facing. You're like trying to get AI to replace you. But there's a weird thing that happens. If AI is doing this stuff, then all of a sudden you're not aware of it anymore and you kind of lose touch of what's going on. So that's a negative side effect. But there's also ways to put it behind you. So like one of the most effective things I've done with AI is I have it triage my emails. And what that means is every day I get like 50 to 100 emails. And what happens is when I go to check my email, I have to scroll through this endless BS to find the emails that I actually need to read. And it's very time consuming. It takes a lot of brain power. And also I don't delete all the emails all the time. So I end up with 300 or 400 emails in my inbox at any time. It's unmanageable. About 6 months ago, I set up Claude Code to triage my emails every day. So I gave it a whole bunch of rules. And now every day it goes through my emails before I wake up. So when I wake up, I just see 3 to 5 emails that I actually need to see. And I can't tell you how nice it is. I never have to delete and archive emails anymore. And like just that little tiny thing has made me a lot more productive, has saved me a lot of brain power, a little bit of time. So that's a big gain. And so that's a really good example of how to put it behind you. The idea is you want to use AI to make yourself more effective, to make yourself more valuable, to make you want other people to look at you and what you're doing and say, how the heck is this person doing all of this? Like, this is insane. Another example I have personally is I use AI to do PDF reports after I do a Zoom call with somebody. So I'll do a Zoom call with somebody. I'll show them a bunch of things. I'll share my screen. I'll explain a bunch of things. We often do like market research and that kind of stuff. And Zoom records that call. So right after that, I can put the call recording into Claude Code. And I've got a Claude skill that generates a report to my liking, something I designed before. And in about 3 or 4 minutes, I can produce a report that is exactly what I said on the call, with visuals, all organized very nicely, all branded, looks very professional. And in 3 or 4 minutes, I can have a report that would have taken me 3 or 4 hours before. I just wouldn't have done it. I didn't have the time. And as somebody who's built hundreds of these reports for people in the past, I can tell you that the ones that I'm producing with AI are 10 times better than the ones that I was producing on my own. But here's the thing, I can already hear people saying like, oh, but AI is like garbage, it just creates a bunch of slop. AI isn't creating any content, it's just taking the information I already shared with somebody, all of the screenshots from my own screen, and just putting them into a nice looking report. And that is one way to use AI to augment what I'm already doing to be a lot more valuable to my clients. And some of them will get it and be like, wow, this is really incredible. I can't believe that they went through the effort to do this. And lucky for me, it doesn't take a tremendous amount of effort. And so looking for ways to make myself more valuable, more effective, that is where it's at. one directly related to contractors. I know a few people doing this now. When they're walking into somebody's house, they'll take a picture of their house. One of these guys was selling siding. So he walks in, he talks to the person, figures out what kind of siding or options they're interested in, and then he uses ChatGPT to create a picture of their house with the new siding on it. And he could literally show them an exact picture of their house with a different siding, different windows, doors, garage door, whatever. And now they can actually see what it's going to look like. And this guy, he's a sales guy. He says he's been selling a lot more than he used to. And this is something that takes just a few minutes. So the purpose of this video isn't to give you a million examples of what you can do. It's to get you to think a little differently about AI. It's not about what AI can go do for you out in front of you. It's what AI can do behind you to help bolster yourself, make yourself more valuable, more time efficient, and just more effective all around. Make your life easier. I can't tell you how many ways AI is making my life easier because of things that I've built and implemented, not because AI is some magic thing that just can think for you, but because if you spend time with it and dial it in, it can really help augment you and make you 10 times better than you were before.